Hello, welcome to Solston's Kitchen. Today we're making a lovely gluten-free gnocchi. Instead of the traditional flour used in gnocchi, we're substituting that with rice flour. So we've got 250 grams of potato. The potato I've just baked as a jacket potato, then I've scooped out the flesh and just mashed it with a fork, so that's 250 grams in weight. We've also got 40 grams of grated parmesan. We've got half an egg and half an egg yolk. So as silly as that sounds, I've cracked one egg and one yolk into a pot, weighed it, it was 60 grams. I've then split that in half, so we've got 30 grams there, so that's half an egg and half a yolk. And we've got 50 grams of rice flour. Okay, so we're just going to mix all that together. So we're going to start with the potato into a mixing bowl. It's best to do this while the potato's still warm, otherwise it tends to go too starchy and sort of gloopy, and it's very difficult to mix. So the potato goes in there. In goes the parmesan, the egg and the yolk, just combined all that, and then in goes the rice flour. I'm just going to add that in two stages, so half now, mix that in like so, and then the second half goes in. At this point we're just going to add a nice pinch of moulded sea salt. Okay, so we just mix it together like so, and eventually it will just form together into one large dough ball. As you can see, it's all starting to come together now. Once it gets to sort of this stage, you're probably better off just getting your hands in there and really pulling it together, almost kneading it like so. Okay, so now I'm just going to lightly dust the chopping board with rice flour. I'm going to do this in two batches, so the first half I'm going to take out. Just going to roll into a nice long cylinder, like so. And then once it's nice and even like so, we're just going to chop it. And then using the back of a fork, which we're just going to dip into rice flour. So then we're just going to shape the gnocchi over the back of the fork like so. There we go, and then just repeat with the other half of the dough. Okay, so to cook the gnocchi, it's really simple. We're going to do it in two batches. We're literally just going to drop it into a pan of boiling water, which has been lightly seasoned with salt. There's 32 pieces of gnocchi, so we're just going to do 16 first, and then do the following 16 after. So they're in the water. As soon as they float to the top, they're ready to go. I'm going to take them out with a slotted spoon and just drop them into this pan, which I've got filled with cold water. Okay, so as they start to float to the top like so, I'm just going to gently fish them out and then drop them into the iced water. And then just repeat that with the second batch. Okay, so the two batches of gnocchi have been cooked. They've both been refreshed in the iced water. We're now just going to take them out of the iced water and just lay them onto a tea towel just to get rid of any excess moisture. Because when we come to cook them, we want to fry them, we want to get a caramelisation, and to do that we just need to remove any excess moisture. So out they come, and we lay them down. Okay, so once the gnocchi's all out of the water, it's on the towel drying, we're just going to leave that for a couple of minutes, and then that's ready to start cooking with. Okay, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. We've shown you how to make the gnocchi. We're going to do some follow-up videos on how to use the gnocchi in certain dishes. The first one's going to be a lovely asparagus and chorizo gnocchi, and there's going to be a few more on the way as well. So please subscribe.